Hey guys, in today's video I am going to show you how you can use the waste material to grow the petunias and get lots of blooms on your plants. Please make sure to watch the video till the end because you are going to see exactly the same thing whatever you have seen on the thumbnail. I am going to use some plastic container as you are looking right now, and actually we had lots of similar kind of containers in the basement, so I just decided to use all those containers and grow some flowering plants as well as vegetables as well. Next I am just going to cut the plastic container almost in the half, and then I will be making two drainage holes on the bottom. Just made two drainage holes and I just used the gas burner and a screwdriver. This is really very easy. And next I am going to keep some broken pieces of the clay pot on the drainage holes. Now let me show you the potting soil mix that I am going to use. For the potting soil mix, I am taking three different components in equal part. One part is normal garden soil, other part is vermicompost, and last part is the coco peat. Please note that the size of the container is really very small, and that's why I am adding bit high amount of vermicompost. This is the plant that I got from the nursery, and I am going to grow this plant in this container. This is not the part of the plant and it's just a weed, so I am just going to pull it out. Next I am just adding some soil on the bottom, and now I am pressing the soil with my hand. You can use your hand or any other tool, and this thing is needed to get rid of the air pockets. Next, taking out the plant from the poly bag, black poly bag, removing some of the soil from the root ball, and now I am just keeping the plant in the center. The size of the container is really very small, and that's why I am just going to add as much as soil I can. It's almost done, but before that I am just stamping the pot on the floor once again and then going to press the soil very lightly. Repotting is almost done and it's time to water, but before watering I am going to do one very important thing, which is nothing but pruning. I am going to prune my plant a bit because you can see that it's growing somewhat leggy. So if I don't prune it, it's not going to grow like a bushy plant. You really don't have to feel anything bad about pruning your petunia plant, because see, whenever you are going to prune your plant, it's going to produce more new shoots, and as a result you are going to get a bushier plant, and at the same time you are also going to get lots of blooms. So please don't feel bad about it. Anyway, it's really very important to prune our petunia plants on a continuous basis. My plant is looking bit thirsty, and that's why I am going to give it somewhat more water. Next I am going to keep the plant in a place where it's going to get the maximum amount of sunlight. Now please keep watching. So guys, this is the result after 20 days, and you can see how nicely they are blooming. By the way, I repotted one of my other petunia plant in the similar kind of container, and you can see they are blooming really very well. Now, to be honestly saying, I really did not have any plan to make a video based on these two plants because they belong to one of my other video which I am doing at this time, and I hope that I will be able to surprise you with lots of blooms. But still, I know that many of my subscribers love the white flowers a lot, and that's why I am just sharing this with you. Anyway, I am really very happy that they are blooming this way. Just take a look at them and I would say that they are absolutely gorgeous. Now let me give you one small tip here so that you can get lots of blooms on your plants. See, I always try my best to use the micronutrients in a gap of 25 to 30 days. However, not all the times I do it because sometimes I do forget. Now let me show you the few products that I use mostly. As you can see, this is the Sado. The next one is Biovita Seaweed Extract, and all this contains all the micro elements that a plant needs, and if you are going to use it, it's always a good idea to use them in a gap of 25 to 30 days. Now some of my subscribers were complaining about these two products, like these products were not available in their place, and they were asking me about some other alternatives. That's why I decided to use the flower booster from Trash Basket, and let me tell you that it really worked well with my petunias. Now please note that I am not at all promoting any kind of product in my videos. I am just sharing my experience with you, and I hope that you would be able to use it and get lots of blooms on your plants. Even though the name is written as flower booster, please note that it's not a magical element and it's going to change your plants overnight. It's nothing like that. It contains the similar micronutrients like the other products whatever I have shown you earlier. Even if you apply the flower booster, you definitely have to fertilize your petunias on a regular basis and provide the major elements like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Please note that I am not going to talk too much about petunia care in this video because I already have one video, and in that video I have shown everything growing petunia plant from the sapling stage to until flowering. So if you are looking for more info, I would highly recommend you to watch that video simply clicking on the I button on top right corner. So guys, if you found the idea useful, I mean using some small container and waste material to grow some beautiful plants, then please don't forget to like the video, share it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and many thanks for doing that. Thank you once again for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. Have a great day and enjoy.